Could say new blood players. You know, this is an example of two players that are new, up and coming, and have really found their success over the last couple of years.
They both made a name for themselves in the later stages of Mortal Kombat X in the online world because tournaments like War of the Gods and the like, and in Injustice 2 they went in so heavily. But it's time, ladies and gentlemen, for our grand finals. Injustice 2 at EVO 2018. It's Noble Tweedy on the loser's side and Noble Rewind on the winner's side.
And Rewind looking like he's bringing Catwoman, which is another character we know he can play, but we haven't really seen it too much. But again, you can't anticipate who he's going to play. You're against Rewind. The first matchup is, who is he even going to bring against me?
Now, just in case anyone might not know what a double elimination grand finals means, it basically means that for Tweedy to win this tournament, he has to beat Rewind in a 3 out of 5 to reset the bracket, and then has to win another 3 out of 5. Rewind, on the other hand, has to win 1.
He basically has to knock Rewind into loser's bracket, it gets reset, and then he has to do it again. It is your reward for being in grand finals on the winner's side, is having to do less work, because you haven't lost. Why should you have to do more? But it is going to be a really even start now, as Rewind finds himself a little bit lower in life, but in this kind of matchup, that means very little.
It does indeed. Couldn't get anything off the forward two. Didn't have the trait to confirm into it. No doubt would have seen a full combo if he had it available. And that's why the evade comes through right there. The evade is used basically to deny otherwise guaranteed damage, which is what Dr. Fate does really well because of those ank drops.
You've seen before, right? We said that Catwoman doesn't use really too much bar in the neutral. It's not really until you get the idea for like some block pressure or combo damage. So you'll find that Rewind will have bar a lot of this game. And on the flip side, Tweedy, he's using bar constantly to stop orbs, to enhance projectiles, and everything.
Wonderful block. Ank drop normally not very scary, even if it's guaranteed, but when you're as weak as Rewind currently is, any damage is good damage.
Oh, big jump in from Rewind. This is an opportunity to even the score here. Rewind was so close, chip damage away from losing the life bar, but he's looking like he doesn't want that to happen at all. And there's the wake-up bait. Oh, the setup. Tweedy's delaying the wake-up and seals his own fate.
Is that a no pun intended because he's playing Dr. Fate?
I mean, I didn't realize until I already started saying it. Give me a break. But Tweedy able to even things up now. Doesn't have a huge amount of space to work with. Big read from Rewind on the meter burn cat dash from full screen.
I mean, I respect the read because he's got the bar. And because we've only just started the round, that wager could have basically undone the work, but no wager needed. Rewind making all the right decisions, and the clash actually keeping Tweedy's back to the wall.
Really smart as well, and Tweedy, he's going to be able to actually even the trade out here. Tweedy would rather not spend the whole farm here in the bar. Plus frames respected by Rewind. Yeah, no real reason to disrespect Dr. Fate plus frames. Like, what's he going to do? He's going to forward 2 and then it's going to be over, right?
Yep, especially when he's got no trait. Trait he has got right now. The jump 3 beats the down 2. Has to watch out for that one. Tweedy, not in an amazing position, but he's got the bar to kill. The danger is that Rewind has got his clash. And now he's within basically chippable life. He can't get hit by a single mid, otherwise it's over.
And it's really hard to avoid. He is sitting in the healing glyph though, Tweedy. Oh, he set up a nice little nest for himself there in the corner. Now, look how much health he regenerated.
The question is right here, how much meter does he spend? And it's hard to say. 2-2. Okay, we're back to even.
Both clashes end up the exact same way.
Rewind making the read for an instant dash into a jump, but Tweedy, I think, wise to it. That's why we saw the orb, and just like that, he's making a comeback, and now he has to play his cards right. The increased damage of the traded projectiles.
You know, the wild thing is that all this is possible because of the healing there. Rewind tries to get in between.
Okay, watch out for the low. Catches the whip punish, but he doesn't believe in it! And the overhead comes through. That could have definitely gone either way, but Rewind scores first blood in the grand finals.
It all came down to one final mix-up off of the string, but it's going to be enough for Rewind. And the thing is, those kind of trades, for Tweedy, it is even more imperative he does not lose them. Because Rewind, he has to win 3 games, Tweedy needs 6. Now it's 2 games to 6. Just like that, off of a final last-minute scramble, Rewind has found himself 1 game up in grand finals, and Tweedy has all that much more work to do.
I mean, talk about work to do. Tweedy has done so much work already. The heads he's collected both before the top 8 and in the top 8. He's had too many close calls to count.
I feel like every time Tweedy's getting knocked down though, and he does his wake up and Rewind goes for one of those neutral jump setups, Tweedy's getting hit every time, even when it's not really a mix-up. I feel like he's trying to really kind of anti-air him on the way down, and it's not really working too much.
Oh, damage. Yep, there's the damage aura. Gets you to jump out of it. And if you jump out, instant jump 1 mate.
I feel like Tweedy is just using the... I've never seen someone use the entirety of Fate's move list so efficiently before. Like, literally, no stone is being left unturned. Everything he can do in this matchup, he is doing. Wow. Ooh,
Rewind.
Little mini juggle there.
Yeah, if he didn't, even if he jumped over that projectile, he would have eaten the ank and died anyway.
So Tweedy, he has trait, but not even a single bar of meter just yet. Obviously, he's going to get one very soon. Rewind needs to really pick his moment here. As long as you're in forward 2 range, you can't really approach. If you jump 2, obviously, it's clean anti-air. Obviously, Tweedy with that strong neutral, right? Being able to get in on Dr. Fate when he has this much of a life lead is so difficult.
And obviously when you go into the trait and you drop the Anks right there, when you have the traded mode, it actually acts as a projectile in itself, so you can kind of use it as an extension of many of your moves.
And there's the stop. Give me every little tiny piece of damage Tweedy can squeeze out here for this life lead he is taking. And because it's all single hits, there's no opportunity for clash. Even though Rewind, he's had more bar the whole game, he does not have the opportunity to actually clash at all to get health back.
That's the danger about fighting zoners. So many of their projectiles are unclashable, they hit individually, especially a trait in Dr. Fate where his projectiles hit like an absolute truck. You can't clash any of it. Uh-oh, speaking of which. Oh, here comes another one. Rewind. If he wins this, it's a miracle, yeah.
We actually saw that from Samij as well. Whenever we saw Tweedy go for those kind of like red Ank drops, just neutral jumping from Samij to make them miss, but Tweedy has already caught onto that. You know, he's going for just straight up projectiles behind them to make sure that it will catch you. But a 1-1, tied it up now from Tweedy. I feel like the biggest change there was most of the first game was spent with Tweedy's back to the wall. And when you give Dr. Fate screen space to work with, especially in this kind of matchup, it's going to be dangerous.
Now we've gone for a stage change, but we haven't gone for a character change. Rewind is confident in this matchup because of how the first game went, but in Testament, you know, the second Tweedy can get going and he can establish his full screen game and he can make the right decisions, it can work out. But Rewind, wonderful decision on the neutral jump too. Rewind in a great form at the moment.
Oh wow, presses a button at a really weird time, and that's going to be a full launch thanks to the interactable. Oh, Rewind spending another bar here.
You know, the second game seemed pretty slow-paced, but you realize the second Catwoman kind of puts her foot on the gas and everything works. It's insane how quick the games can go.
I mean, but that's what happens, right? As soon as Dr. Fate is in the corner and doesn't have screen to work with, I mean, you can see this is where he's going to struggle. This is where Rewind needs to keep him. Even like at the end of the first life bar, we saw him up to forego the guaranteed kill to make sure that he at least kept Tweedy's back to the wall, and that's a galactic jump in, and that's not just because we're in space for Rewind to get another combo, but not quite close enough there.
Armor breaks the back three because of the multiple hitting environment interaction. We didn't see a full combo from the Cat Dash because he didn't have the bar, unfortunately, and speaking of not having bar, here comes a guaranteed clash win for Tweedy.
No reason not to clash, if anything, just to slow the momentum. Rewind was very much just in the driver's seat. Jumping from Tweedy, opting to jump in towards Rewind. You don't see that too often. Big combo off the bounce.
Yeah, he's fine back. He kind of wants the screen to work good. That's the thing about these zoning characters. They don't want corner pressure, they want screen space. If they have you in the corner, they'll just spend the whole game walking back because the work you have to do to come in is just so insane. But there's the whip trip.
We have to remember now the fact that Tweedy is lower on life and doesn't have a clash, any damage Rewind can do, unless he techs out of it, is going to be guaranteed. It's going to be so hard for Tweedy to actually build any resources back, and a trip guard.
Understands he was a little bit too far away to get the actual launch. Meter burn rolls through, pushed into the orb, so he's going to take some chip. This should be the round. No, not quite. There it is. Down forward one. I mean, when you're that weak as Rewind, you just have to make a hard read.
Indeed, but Rewind, he doesn't have a lot of work left to do in this game. Tweedy, on the other hand, really has to try everything possible to bring this life a little bit closer together. There's one big hit here from Rewind, and that's going to end things. Oh. I wonder if that was a super attack.
If that was a super, I mean, I actually don't know if with Catwoman super would it have worked. Oh, the instant restart match. We're not even going to give him a chance to finish the combo because this game is already finished. Rewind is one game away from taking EVO.
So if they're trading game for game, this really kind of reinforces the earlier point of being so important to win that first game. Because even if Tweedy wins this and then Rewind wins, it's all going to come down to success. And the first game was so close. You know Tweedy is not going to want that to haunt him.
It just basically, it depends on which character can get going first. And in this case, Rewind has just been pressing all of the right buttons, displaying such a high level of matchup knowledge against this character as well.
But Tweedy, he has decided that it is going to be Dr. Fate. No Starfire seen here whatsoever. So it's going to be Dr. Fate. It's going to be keeping Tweedy in the tournament, sending him home.
Well, when we saw Tweedy face off against Samij, this was the exact same matchup. When it comes to Catwoman, this is by far the character he wants to pick. He doesn't want to bother with Starfire here, but Rewind just playing so much better in this matchup, it seems. And he's just trying to challenge on Wake Up, and that's going to be tournament point, championship point for Rewind.
Rewind is one life bar away from winning EVO 2018, becoming a new world champion, and this is an opportunity to do it. Tweedy with the immediate clash, wasting no time, does not want any part of this. He needs to get out of the corner. Absolutely cannot be back to the corner at all, or it's going to be so difficult for him to actually do anything. But there we go, crouching under the jump in, but jumps himself back in, no!
He has to watch out, making some of these crucial mistakes. Putting himself minus against Catwoman can sometimes be a death sentence. The forward three is blocked, takes the frames, but minimal block damage.
He's pushed himself back to mid-screen now, though, but you can see Rewind, the patience. He has no reason to be anti here. He does have the life lead. Jump two.
Every jump in, just the clutch you have to show now is your Tweedy. You really are. Your back is against the wall.
And there it is. There's the shoulder. Tweedy, he is fighting back. 1 life bar away from evening things out. He desperately needs this. Tweedy, he's had to work so hard to get to this point. Oh, and there we go. The hit confirm. Spending 2 bars, no question, and Rewind with a clash of his own. This is going to be potentially the final clash of the tournament.
Now as the clash comes through, it's 1-0. We have a little bit of health regen, so Rewind get the bonus. The hard read on the cat dash. This could be the beginning of the end for Tweedy.
It depends. There's the patience. The jump whip does not quite work this time. There's the block, but Tweedy goes to the late.
Oh my god, the neutral jump, and he gets the meter burn back 3. This is going to be a chunk of damage.
It's going to push us back towards a different area as well. So there's going to be new interactables to play with, and we're not going to be near the corner. That's what Tweedy needs to avoid. Trait has popped. Tweedy, he has my bar, but he does have enhanced projectiles now for a little while. 1 bar, Rewind. He has 3 of his own. Attempted dance here. Every hit, this might be it. Tweedy, he has 2 bars, but doesn't get the chance to. Rewind with a jump in. He tries to catch him down, and the block damage. Noble Rewind is your EVO 2018 World Champion for Injustice 2. Tweedy's going to be devastated with that one. You can see it in his body language, but I mean, the man of the hour is Rewind, the young blood, showing why the new generation of NetherRealm players, I mean, these guys are the future. Indeed, absolutely.